Sheikh, I read in Islam Q&A that doing adhkar after salah in a mild voice is sunnah except three quls and ayatul kursi. But when
Except what?
I'm doing adhkar after salah in mild voice is sunnah except three quls and ayatul kursi.
Okay.
But when I apply this sunnah in the masjid after salah, the problem is the whole masjid hears only my voice because the masjid is silent. So how should I do it properly?
This is an issue of dispute among scholars. And the reason behind that is a hadith that was narrated by Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma. May Allah be pleased with him and with his father, the cousin of the Prophet ﷺ, Abdullah ibn Abbas. He said, we, at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, who were not in the masjid at the time, knew that they finished salat by their raising their voices with the takbir. Now, this hadith caused a lot of confusion, especially for those from the subcontinent, who immediately after giving Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, they say Allahu Akbar. What are you doing? He said, this is what Ibn Abbas said. Then they say Astaghfirullah, 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 Allahumma tassalam. This is wrong. The hadith was referring to what is known in Arabic as at-taghlib. What is that? He was referring to the adhkar, the whole adhkar, by one single word, which is at-takbir. Like when the Arabs say, here comes the two Umars. We have one Umar, Ibn al-Khattab. They're referring to Abu Bakr and Umar. So instead of saying, here comes Abu Bakr and Umar, they say, Ja al-Umaran. The two Umars came. And also, Mother Aisha said, we did not light fire in the houses of the Prophet ﷺ to cook for 2 months. So when she was asked, what was your food? She said, the two blacks, al-aswadan. What are they? Dates and water. Whoa, dates is black, but water. So this is called taghlib. When you look at the sun and the moon, you say al-qamaran, the two moons. So this is what the companion said, at-takbir, meaning that they would raise their voices, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, lahu mulku wal hamdu ala kulli shayin qadir, La ilaha illallah, and so on. But what to be said immediately after salam is mentioned in the hadith of Thawban, the servant of the Prophet ﷺ. He used to say, the Prophet, whenever he concluded his salat, he used to say immediately, Astaghfirullah, 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 Allahumma anta as-salam, minka as-salam, tabarak ya dhal jalali wal ikram. This is the first thing you say. Secondly, raising their voices is problematic. Why? Because there are other hadiths that the Prophet ordered them, alayhi salatu wasalam, to lower their voices. He once came out and saw them engaging in dua and in dhikr in loud voice. So he reprimanded them and said, lower your voices, because you're not calling someone who's deaf or far away. You're calling someone who is all hearing, all responding, and close to you. So they lowered their voices. Sheikh Al-Albani says, to me, it seems that in the beginning, they were ordered to raise their voices with dhikr so that it would propagate the message of Islam and show the enemies of Islam the strength and power of Islam. But after people learned the adhkar and it became part of their lives, they were ordered to lower their voices so that they would not harm others. And this is noticeable. If you're sitting in the masjid doing your adhkar after the conclusion of the prayer and another jama'ah starts and the Imam recites the Fatiha and another surah in the second Jama'ah, you're totally distracted. You can't even recite Ayatul Kursi yourself because you're listening to him reading the Fatiha and you're mixed up. So my advice to you, do not whisper and do not raise your voice with the adhkar. Just simply say it in a tone that you only hear it by saying, Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Rather than doing La ilaha illallah, raising it and everybody's looking at you. What is this guy doing? Some of the brothers do this in masjids and it's annoying. I can do it louder than you do. It's not a competition. And Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.